Last year, the new music took you to the Sounds from the Streets festival at the 100 Bond Street Club, which showcased the cream of Toronto's alternative music scene. 100 Bond has since closed, but the festival lives on. This year, it happened at the Rivoli on Queen Street. Over 800 people crammed into the Rivoli Club's back room to show their support for the 14 local bands that played the 4 nights of the festival.
What I'm doing is promoting what the radio is going to play in 5 years. This is the future of rock and roll in Toronto anyway. Hopefully for the rest of the world.
The British invasion comes over here and we accept it as such and we buy all their stuff when the homegrown stuff is just as good, if not better.
You guys come on, you're a hog for the camera. I want you guys to come over to my place.
My mom's here tonight. Somewhere. There she is.
Just like your head for blowers now. You heed the call, you start to fall. Looks like your head for blowers now. The fight and lose, they say the fight and lose away. Looks like your head for blowers now. You heed the call, you start to fall. It looks like your head for blowers now.
I think Toronto bands have a certain companionship, as far as I see. And I think the problem is that in the rest of Canada, there just hasn't been enough people interested. You know, they're just a little bit apathetic. That's why a lot of the bands have to come to Toronto to really do something.
It shows that people are willing to work together, that we can organize, and that we can, you know, keep it together and show a united front, whereas the old wave of sort of punk bands seem to always battle amongst each other and go to each other's gigs and spit on each other and cut each other up and stuff. And we'd like to, you know, we're not into competition. We're all in this together.
The most substantial consequence of the Sounds from the Streets festival will be a compilation album entitled Step Frontways, Turn Sideward, slated for a spring release. Although promoter David McIntosh didn't turn a profit from returns at the gate, he's convinced that everyone will gain once the record's distributed from coast to coast.
The music I've heard from New York, music I've heard from LA, San Francisco, I don't consider it particularly valid. I think Toronto is definitely. The bands here, you've seen yourself, Dan, they have a lot to offer, and I think people should be made aware of what they have to say in the music. Sounds from the Streets can help do that. We're putting out a document of what's happened here this week. Then, great.
Reasons why I know, reasons with my feelings. Surely we can lie when not to seem so revealing.
Most of the bands displayed the kind of progressive innovations you'd expect from a festival of this sort, even though there were some that were pretty off the wall.
You can't see him. Oh, shit, you can't see him. You can't save your, 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 you can't save what you haven't got, you can't save what you haven't got, you can't save what you haven't got, you haven't got it.
And at least one of the bands was, well, odd.
Are we?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, I'm still here.
Okay. Take 3.
Okay. King of the Road?
Okay, this is for Terry Fox.
Okay.
Why is it for Terry Fox?
Why not?
Because we love him.
We love.
Yes.
The turnout for the first 2 nights was disappointing. It looked like Dave Rave was going to lose his shirt. But by Friday, word had spread that the music was mainly of knockout quality, and the last 2 nights of the festival were both sold out. Dave says he was so encouraged that he'll be able to put on Sounds from the Streets again next year. In the meanwhile, he'll concentrate on getting out that album so the rest of North America can hear what underground Toronto has to offer.
No cracks in the plaster.